Hello! Today I'm going to show you some of the advanced features for hosts and participants of live stages. So I'm hoping you've already watched the basics of live stages, and we are going to get started right away. We are going to wait for the little robot lady to introduce us.
Knock knock, OozeBear. You are now recording. Have fun.
Okay, so the majority of the advanced features for hosts are inside of this secret features box. The first thing you'll see is a list of a huge amount of icons, and these are sound effects. So that is the applause, and I will let you explore what all of these other ones are. And if you ever want to stop a sound effect as it's going on, you can click this pause button. The next one down is a timer that everyone can see. You may know that you can start timers in the chat, but over here the host has a timer that won't get pushed up by other messages and will always be visible. So we are going to do a 5-second timer, and you can see it'll start over here, and you can stop it at any time as the host. Also, the host has the ability to start live audience polls that are timed. So let's do another 5 seconds, but this time we're going to ask people a question. Red or green, and we will start the voting, and they have to get their votes in before the timer runs out, and we are going to vote green, and then it will tally up the winner. You can clear the survey quickly by running a quick 1-second timer. The host also has the ability to show a canvas for everyone to doodle on, so it'll pop up and then people can draw, and I'm going to draw a little face. There you go. And they must say send, and that will put it on everyone else's canvas, and it will tell you who made the latest update. The host also has the ability to clear the stage, and before I do that, I'm going to show you where the eraser is. And we are going to then clear because I don't like that, and we are going to hide it for everybody. And finally, in the secret features, there is the image request. So you can get a random, non-specific image, or you can type up here and get pictures of a butterfly. And you can see now that will show me only pictures that are tagged with butterfly. And the host has the ability to hide this image as well from everybody if it's taking up too much screen real estate. The host also has the ability to add people as players. So I'm going to add myself as a player. And the key advantage of being a player is that everyone who's been made a player, has the ability to speak even if the crowd is muted. So that is a good way to drown out any background noise and let the performers be the only ones performing. If a performer is unmuted, you can see that they are fully visible, but if they are muted, they will go transparent. So that is a good way to see who wants to be in the current scene. If everybody's waiting on the back line, they will be transparent. The host has the ability to click on this little spotlight button, and you will see that that player's screen will light up. A bright yellow message will show up in the chat, and that is a good way to give someone exclusive ability to talk in that moment of whatever game you are playing. And you can remove that as well. The host can also mute and unmute individual players. So if you mute them, a red box shows up around their name, and then you have to unmute them for them to be able to speak again. Everyone can see the subscribe button next to a player's name to get alerts when this player starts a live stage. And you can send out those alerts as the host by clicking Alert Subs in the Admin Only box. Everyone viewing the player's box can also see a support button next to each player's name, and they can send support if they like what a player has been doing or what they currently just did. And finally, the host has the ability to remove players from being players, and they will go back to the muted crowd. The host also has the ability to do the Pick 2 chat code, which will start a drawing for the next willing participants in the next game. So everyone in the audience can see this message and they can click on it, and their username will be entered to be the next players of whatever game is coming up next. So you can do this if you're running some sort of jam, or maybe you can do pick 1 and the next person selected gets to be the person who gives the suggestion. There's a lot of different opportunities. And since I'm the only one in here, when we did a pick 2, it chose me and nobody else. Also, in the chat, there is the ability to do a hide message, so you can start a hidden message and say, "This is rad," is now a hidden message, and anyone, host, player, or audience member, can type hide dash, and they will add this a hidden message. And anyone in the audience, player, or host can also type line, and it will select a random hidden message. So we got "this is cool" first, and then "this is rad," and then we are out of messages. There are also other features you may be used to. You can send direct messages to specific players. You can send messages with an exclamation point @ sign and then their username to send a message to everyone except that specific player if you need a game that is a secret. And you can get random letters. You can start timers in the chat. These are all easily explorable, and I will let you play with them and find them out. So thanks for listening. Have a good one.